So hello friends, this is my 8th video, and in this video I will gonna talk about the intellectual enlightenment in detail, like what is it, what are the benefits you will get once you attain it, and at last is it possible to attain it or not. So let's start. In this, before starting it, I request you to listen to this video till the end to understand it. You may feel difficulty in understanding some concepts in some places, and you may need to listen to them again and again to understand that, but I promise your concept on this topic will be nourished and you will remember it for a long time if you listen to them carefully and understand them. Also, I request you to use earphones to watch my videos, as this will help you to listen clearly and that again help in better understanding. Also, I apologize, this video is little late due to office work pressure. So let's start with the first topic, which is what is intellectual enlightenment. Intellectual enlightenment is the last level of higher consciousness level, or just the last consciousness level on the positive side, unlike characterlessness, which is the last lower consciousness level from the bottom. This consciousness level is considered as the consciousness level of God, even the most important and the strongest consciousness level for the gods too, as it has the position at the top. This consciousness level gives the power to create and destroy anything. This is the consciousness level. Once you attain it, you can do things that a god can do. Do not think the rest of the consciousness levels are not important. They are also important, because even if you attain the intellectual enlightenment consciousness level, still you are not able to reach to that level of power of gods alone. You need your people, maybe millions of people minimum, and you can get your people from the rest of the higher consciousness levels, especially physical and the emotional enlightenment. Let me give you an example to understand this. Consider you know how to make a complete car or a complete rocket from the beginning to the end. But think, are you able to build a complete car or a complete rocket on your own without anyone's help or requirement? The answer is no. You need a huge team to do that. Even if you're creating something new that was never invented, even for that a complete team is required to build each and every part of that. You cannot do these things alone, even if you know everything, how to create it. That is why a huge population is required even by a god to become a god, and because of that the rest of the higher consciousness levels are important. If you consider any god, he or she is not able to achieve that level alone. A huge population is required because the god will just show the direction and his or her people will walk on that direction, and at the end everyone will enjoy the benefits of invention or the new powers that has created or that has attained, even by the people too. If we consider Hindu gods or even Muslim gods, they can do so many magical things and even sometimes too much destructive things only from their body or through concentration, mantras. There is a huge concept behind that related to that, which I will talk about in my upcoming videos. But for now, just know that this capability has been earned by the gods only because of attaining intellectual enlightenment. They attain this power from the prayer that their people do. There is a huge connection that gets established because of that. That connection gives the cosmic powers to the gods so that they are able to do these big things that a normal human will never do, no matter what. The power of science given by Satan, the power of chi given by Buddhist god, and even the Jesus has shown the healing capabilities only using cosmic powers at his time. All this has been done only because of attaining intellectual enlightenment. Once the person attains this power of enlightenment, automatically he or she knows what to do, what will gonna be the next step after attaining this power from the moment it was attained. Emotional and physical enlightenment and even the consciousness level of maturities help to unite everyone so that everyone can contribute to attain that power. And at last a huge amount of power is created, which at last give a huge amount of destruction or a huge life form or a huge benefit. It means peace. If some sort of population are suffering, maybe due to any kind of issues, external, either internal, management or starvation, disease, etc., they require a god that can show them a path to get out of that. Emotional and physical enlightenment gives the power to get rid of that for some time, but intellectual enlightenment is that power which gives the power to eliminate that issue or problem forever. Let's take an example through science. If a population is in danger due to some climatic change, or there is a problem of hunger, or there is a pandemic which is very dangerous and incurable, through emotional and physical enlightenment, you may motivate them to get out of that place to a different place where this problem is not there, or you can take rest of the population which can able to fight, leaving weak people behind. But again, in future some other problem or even same problem may occur in that new place. Then again you need to do the same process. Animals do these things because they do not have their gods, but humans have, and that is why there is no need to do that. The god with intellectual enlightenment creates a way that the issue will no longer available till infinity. For starvation issue, science has created chemicals which can produce more food compared with previous production. Transportation facilities, so that from a faraway distance food can be supplied, etc. This is the one-time solution, and for the pandemic, you have the example of Corona. How science fought with that, but still do not think that even with a god the problems are gonna be vanished forever. Maybe thousands or maybe millions of years after, one day the same problem again come, even after the resolution given by the gods. In intellectual maturity, you just understand the need and the demand of knowledge, but in intellectual enlightenment, you have every sort of knowledge according to your character. In short, you know everything. In this, it is not like you have the power of science, simultaneously you have the power of chi, or you have the power of cosmic powers from Hindu gods. Once you attain intellectual enlightenment, you have the solution for every problem that is coming in your way, problems related to technology or cosmic powers or chi, etc. Solving real life problems through that, those problems that a human or a group of people are not able to solve on their own. You can say god level problems. A single god cannot attain power on both extents completely, maybe at a certain level but not completely, to the level of that god, and it is because they will attain completely only up to the extent of their character. It is like Hindu god cannot become master of chi, or Satan cannot become master of cosmic power, and vice versa. Now, let's jump to the second topic. What are the benefits of the intellectual enlightenment once you attain it? Once you attain intellectual enlightenment, you are like everything for a population. They will follow you as a god, as you are the solution of every problem. For most of the problems, you can give solution at an instant, like you already know. One of the most important aspects of the intellectual enlightenment, with this power and with your people, you can do the things even beyond the level that a normal person can imagine. You can destroy a planet or create a new one, but also it may take thousands of years to do with your people. Thousands of years of technological advancement, or even the advancement of some other kind of power, depending upon god to god. And with time, you are even able to control the universe or even multiverse that all the major gods are doing, who have completed their complete cycle of advancement. An intellectually enlightened person always gives his or her maximum time only in the technological advancement or advancement of some other source of power, depending upon character to character, as they do not waste time in gossips even related to their powers, as they already know that if you have seen Hindu gods or even Pandits and even Buddhists give their most of the time only in focusing themselves while sitting on the ground for a very long duration, maybe days or even months in case of Hindu gods, to improve their mind with the ability to sustain power, god level powers depending upon god to god. Buddhist people do these meditations only to improve their power to sustain chi in their body, and Pandits do these to make a connection with the god for cosmic powers. Once a person attains intellectual enlightenment, only and only then he can be called a true God or completed God, because without that the person may show a path to the people but never create a world which is highly habitable to his or her people. Once the person attains this power, his or her body and mind is no longer connected to the world or even universe, but his or her senses, or you can say soul, is completely connected to the universe or even multiverse. With this power, creation and destruction are the small things for the gods. And with this power, all the people start follow them from their soul, and at last, all the people's character starts resembling their god's character. All the bad people will do bad things that a god do, and all the good people will do good things that a god do. God is the only figure for those people. Their people's character has been changed according to the god's character, and with the good and the bad people, a world is created which is of the god. Let me tell you what happened. At first, Hindu gods came into the picture, the three major gods one by one, and they have created devtas so that they can handle their tasks to maintain the balance between different elements. Then the world, our planet Earth, was created with dinosaurs, but they were animals and they were of no use. After that, beings, which were big animals, look like monsters, came into the picture, but still they are just for themselves like dinosaurs. Then gods decided to create humans to serve them. Humans did their job good. By that time, titans or danavs, etc. were also there to maintain the balance. Some higher level devtas were also there that became further gods with time. There are some bad and good humans too. Some are mentally and some are physically according to their character. And because of that, there was a huge discriminative environment created by the gods. To rectify that, they created Lucifer, which is Satan, and he started a revolt against the gods, against the discrimination and the politics which lead to the war, and Satan was able to get out of the heaven with his people, and with science he created his own world. He promised with people that he would create a better world than Hindu gods, and he failed in that. Also, to take the revenge from Hindu gods, he already manipulated most of the total population and took them to his side, which again created the imbalance. And to stop that, Jesus, Christianity came into the picture, and with that Buddhism and Muslim also came into the picture. And there is a great reason behind that, which I will cover in my upcoming videos in detail. So just like this video and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon below so that you will not going to miss my any upcoming videos. But for now, just know in future another gods will also come into the picture, which is gonna be the god AI, one of them. Now let's get back to the topic, and let's talk about the third topic. Is it possible to attain or not? The intellectual enlightenment. So, in simple words, for a normal human, it is totally impossible. As if a human attains this power, first of all, it is against the law of universe or multiverse. No matter what, the fate will never let it happen. And I am saying this because everything is under control, even time. There are things that are not even under the control of gods. Maybe someone else is controlling who is even superior than the gods too. Or it is just the fate of the universe, and about that I will talk in my upcoming videos. Maybe for some humans attaining physical or emotional enlightenment is possible. Even some people had attained it too in past. But no human has never attained the power of intellectual enlightenment. Only a god can create another god. Hence with this, I am ending this video, and if you like it, then click on the like button and just subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon too, so that you will not going to miss my any upcoming videos. It's a humble request. Your appreciation gives motivation to me. If you feel any changes that need to be done in my videos, then please comment below so that I can rectify them for better experience. Thank you.